Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Tales of Eternia. We are continuing, not leaving off, continuing from where we left off in the last episode, here in the castle. And we're gonna go see what the king has to say about all our findings. If we're gonna be executed brutally, or if we're going to get a hero's welcome for discovering the end of the world. Who knows? I always have to observe everything. Don't know where the Wonder Chef could be hiding. So I want to welcome everybody back to the series. Hope you're all splendid. Feeling great. And I hope you all play this game someday, because it's such a good one in the Tales series. Somebody in prison. I'm just walking around the castle a bit, kind of showing off its look. They put a lot of nice detail into it. So Arendi, the princess's name is Arendi, and she seems to like our group, especially Meredi. Meredi is quite interesting, and apparently the princess gets along with Meredi quite well. We're going to go ahead and go in here, and there's going to be an audience with the king. And we're going to see, based on Kiel's observations and what he talked about Zoshimos, what the two talked about. And we're going to see what the king decides to do, if he's going to help us in our quest to save the world. But I doubt it. That princess is one feisty one. So yeah, I'm starting to lose faith in Kiel here. Let's hope he did some good. Infidia Banzai! So the king says, listen, he has an important announcement to make. And he's going to have Zoshimos fill in the details. There's just a lot of detail. He bows to the king there, and then he addresses the crowd, talking about the two worlds and the thing in the middle. So he thinks this must be Celestia's declaration of war upon us. So it must be the Celestians are preparing for war. So we are going to prepare for war and beat those Celestians to a pulp. They're using Grand Fall as their ultimate weapon to destroy us. Of course, that's the conclusion that they would come to. Because all kings are idiots. So they're actually going to prepare rather than save the world. So Meredi's saying, oh, this isn't going to help anything. Rid's like, hey, Kiel, what's going on here? Kiel can't believe it himself. He's rather upset. But as you know, that's the kind of thing that the king wants to hear. Of course, Kiel's not very good at politics. So guess what? This pretty much leaves our, heroes to save the universe. So all the guards are going to the light bridge. They're talking about, and Farah says, this Bariru guy used the light bridge to go to Celestia. So there is a way to go to Celestia right now. They call it the light bridge, or the bridge of light. So they're going to send some troops over there and declare war, apparently, because they don't like Celestians. Once again, you have another Tales game with a kind of, racist undertone. One race doesn't trust the other race, similar to Tales of Rebirth. So Royan is going to give us a boat pass that we can use to go anywhere and send us back home. Thank you for your patronage, blah blah blah. As far as wondering what they're going to do about the Grand Fall. But of course, we're going to leave it to the king. He's going to send guards to Celestia to beat the pulp out of them so that they will stop the Grand Fall. It's kind of sad. He says, oh, it must be an act of war. That's like the first thing they think of. Uh-oh, he's got something to say to Kiel. So yeah, Kiel hasn't been very reliable recently. So this kind of sets up the story quite well for our heroes to, be the ones to save the world. Since nobody will listen, we're going to have to do it ourselves. We're going to have to take matters into our own hands, which annoys Rid because he just wanted to go home after all this, but apparently our journeys continue. So next stop, we're gonna head to the port town, and we get to get on a ship for the first time. A lot of these skits, I don't know, but maybe the first version of the Tales of Eternia, import, I think a lot of the skits were non-voiced. Correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe I'm thinking of Symphonia. I mean, a Fantasia or a Destiny, where, the Japanese version, they're all fully voiced, but the translators were too lazy, and so they just texted them in the English release, which I find pretty lame. And I think that happened with this game too. A lot of the dialogues are just texted, but in reality they're all supposed to be fully voiced. I think there was a re-release of this one on like a handheld system, I can't remember. And maybe that one was fully voiced. Or I could be thinking of Fantasia again. And then it was fully voiced in the remake. Aha! There's a wonder shot. That anchor looked a little suspicious. But it still looked like it was part of the scenery. If only we could have the Wonder Chef's power. Just like teleport anywhere, hide in any object. Now, here's what they should do. In the next Tails game, I think the Wonder Chef should be a playable character. That would be awesome. Have the Wonder Chef in your party. Maybe he has a bunch of attacks, you know, that are similar to maybe the attacks Lilith uses in Tales of Destiny. Stan's younger sister. She's got her fry pan attacks and cooking style attacks. So the Wonder Chef could be like that. He would be the most epic party member ever. I'd have the Wonder Chef in my party all the time. So here you can decide to go, you have two choices. You can go back to, you know, Rid's hometown, or we can go to a different town, Barol, which is on kind of the opposite side of the continent. But suddenly Keel decides to stay behind all of a sudden. So he's not going with us. So he wants to work with Zoshimos, and he wants to prove you know that something is terribly wrong, and then it's not the, you know, problem with the Celestians. And Keel's like, no, he's not, you know, trying to support the war effort, but it's his dream. It was always his dream to you know, work with these high-ranking people and do this research or whatever. So Metadee's not too happy about that. So, you know, Keel's a researcher, so I guess we'll let him do what he wants to do. Good riddance. We'll save the world without him. We've got Quickie on our side. So, of course, there's a reason for Keel leaving the party here. Story plot. Story plot spoilers.
Melody, 許してあげて。キールにもやりたいことがあるんだから。メルディは許してる。でもメルディはセレスティアンだから、キールが敵となっちゃうか。そんなことないよ。そうか、ないか。キールはたくさんのことを知りたいだけなんだよ。敵になんかならない。信じてあげて。
Metadee's style of talking is just really cute. It's not really something that, you know, you can translate into English at all.
考えてんだよ。
何考えた？
別に
Rid's like, I was thinking of a plan, and Metadee's like, what plan? Nothing. It's kind of cool, you can pan around the ship. Check out the various scenery as you go along. Alright, partly going across the continent there. Medity's like, wow, what a nice smell. And Rid's like, yeah, I wonder if it's food. It's like he's always thinking about food. There's a kite shield. It's like you take it out of the chest and he's like, hey, wait, you're just gonna steal that? It costs money, you know. 4,000 gold. Fine. Actually, I think you can barter with those guys, I don't know. So you can ride the boat if you need to go back anywhere, but it costs money. But for now, we don't need to do that. Let's just quickly look at the port here. I'm looking for the Wonder Chef, by the way. He's always sneaky. There's a treasure chest down there, too. Wow, see, yeah, like, look at the detail of this shop. You know, you have the Japanese style, you know, bridge, hashi there, and the statues and the fish in the water. It's just so cool. The designers went all out. Oh, hey, there's a lens there. Aha! That box, I knew it. It was suspicious. That box looked totally out of place. Ika ring. We get a squid ring. Yeah. I'm wondering if a lot of the food from the Wonder Chef is Japanese food, like home rice and udon and soba and stuff. I wonder if they left the recipes in the English version, or if they changed the recipes to food that Americans or other people would understand, because most of the recipes are for Japanese dishes, of course. Alright, so we're out of the port there. Want to make sure I'm all set up here. I'm not sure if Keel took his stuff with him. I think it falls off and it's in my inventory. So that's the port. Let's go ahead and head to the town here. But first, a battle. Yeah, I love Rid's other Majinken skills, like Majinken Soga. And later get Majin Rengazan, which is another really good one. Medity's like, wow, a lot of shops. And of course for Rid, he's like, oh, there's food! So, I'll go ahead and skip this shopping. If I do like a bunch of shopping, I'll go ahead and skip that. And walk around town here, but yeah, just enjoy the detail of the towns in this game. Most of them I won't be revisiting, so we'll be checking them out once each. There's like an old drunk man up there. Looks like a lot of tasty food. This person seems to be enjoying their steak quite a bit. And the guy behind the counter seems to be panicking even though there's like only 2 customers pretty much. Gotta go talk to this old man drinking on the roof here. Aha! He wasn't an old man after all. He was the Wonder Chef. Teaching us steak. I wouldn't have guessed it. So he's like in an animated person, or he's like in a closet, or he's a stationary object. Hey, let me out of here. That guy did not want me to leave the shop. So some of these guys have tutorials about shortcuts for special moves. Let's go ahead and buy weapons. Alrighty, done with that. Wonder if I can get away with that chest without somebody stopping me and making me pay for it. Oh wow, she just gave me an elixir. Make sure to talk to that girl every time. So we have a scene here with Farah. Something going on in town. So she's upset that he's, being rude to this little kid here. And he's saying that this kid is famous for being a thief. Famous for running around town stealing stuff. Smacks the kid. Farah gets upset. Yeah, uppercut the old man. I love it. His reaction. And the kid runs away, making fun of everybody. Because the kid is a thief. Apparently he was pretending to be a helpless, innocent kid and using Farah to escape. She's saying, he's just a child. But even though he's a kid, he's been stealing stuff for quite a long time, and they'd finally caught him. And because of her, he got away. Even though she didn't know anything, they're upset that she interfered. Rid butts in to help out, saying, hey, we just got here, we're new to town, give us a break. And enter a mysterious figure.
これを行使されねばならない。つまり
who says that this shop clerk's been kind of raising his prices a little too high, doing some kind of shady things, and maybe he should be turned in, maybe not, maybe we should tell the king about it. Hmm?
商品箱が行動に 1.5 ランゲはみ出している。これで禁錮3年もしくは罰金1000ガルドだ。おまけに
A little bit of blackmail here.
これは弁護の余地はない。
It's like you've been up to things yourself.
まず大人が法を遵守し、手本となるべきではないのか。
So basically this guy is going to be helping us out.
わかったよ。頼むから見逃してくれ。
Who is the mysterious blue hat person?
事情も知らずに首を突っ込むなんての。
Suddenly, it's like when Melody, can't really say anything, she just suddenly starts speaking in Melnix. Not sure if she's like cussing and swearing or what. So this is a race. And if you've seen the animated introduction, race is in the introduction of this game. And it's interesting the way he invited us to eat, by the way, and there's going to be a long conversation. And Race is going to be mentioning Sirf, the wind spirit, and he knows where Sylph is. So he's going to take us there, and we're going to be able to get our second summoned spirit, Sylph. Which will mean our second big boss battle coming up. Little man's like, it's you! And Rid's like, what? What about me? He's like, oh, sorry. Case of mistaken identity. Well, not much for sale here. Probably getting some of that stuff in chests later anyway. Aha, but there is a lens. Definitely worth coming in here for. Chef. Paranoid. It's like, where's he at? I know he's watching me somewhere from the shadows. We're going to this shop. There's the old man that we just had the huge argument about, and Farah beat the crap out of him. Yep, you're gonna have to let us shop here, man. Okay, so heading down south here. Race is here waiting for us. Melody just jumps on him. Oh, and we have the same mysterious reaction as before. The strange light that Melody calls the fibrille. Quickie seems to like that too. Race also has the fibrille. course, he doesn't know what it is. They're still trying to, you know, keep it a secret that Medity is a Celestian. Alright, so that's why Keel leaves the party, so that we can have Race in the party for a little bit. So he becomes the fourth, he takes up the fourth slot. Oh yeah, if we jump in here, we get a scene with Katrine. She keeps showing up around the world. This is part of a side quest, by the way. Keep spotting her in, you know, different locations, and there'll be some short scenes with her. She was looking for a map of the world, but she just purchased a map of this area, I think, something even smaller. Wonder Chef in the books? No? Okay. Okay, well, this is probably a good time to pause and take a break. In the next episode, we'll be going straight to the next dungeon, which is going to be Sylph's Cavern. Sylph is the summoned spirit of wind, so there's probably going to be lots of wind traps there. Wow, 5,000 gold for the night. Gosen gold. She's like, oh, it must be too expensive. How about 120 gold? It's like, well, that went cheap quick. She's like, that's the actual regular going rate. No, I'm not going to stay here trying to trick a traveler. Dude. Aha, see, he just comes out of the woodwork. Hey, we've got some glutton. Try to show all the Wonder Chef locations too in this playthrough. But yeah, like that, you know, the object isn't even obvious. He just sort of comes out of it. But yeah, well, let's take a break here, and in the next episode we'll be doing the next big dungeon and going for Sylph, and we can use Race now as one of our playable characters for a very short time, sadly. He's kind of cool, but only a temporary person in the party. So next episode, we'll get to see what he's got. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you all in the next episode. じゃあ皆さん、またね。